What it do, peeps? It's the Beat Chef with Watch the Damn Tape. Hit that like, that share, that subscribe button. Hit that bell to get notified when I drop my next video. To my new subscribers, thank you for joining. Hope you get something out of the content. To my day ones, thank you for helping me build this platform and continue to push this WNBA conversation. The Fever traveled to Seattle to play the Storm. Storm had just played a double overtime game and lost against Los Angeles. With that being said, you were supposed to go in here and beat the brakes off this team. This was a shit show. Excuse my French. This was the worst coaching job by two coaches. Not only Stephanie White, Noelle Quinn decided she wanted to be just as dumb as Stephanie White. Both of them. I said before the season, one of the biggest problems with the WNBA was the coaching. The high school coaches do a better job of managing players than these two bumbling idiots. With that being said, the first quarter, it was sloppy. Kelsey Mitchell was on the struggle bus early. You could tell early she did not have it. But nobody told Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell thought she was balling. The commentary, Rebecca Lobo and Ryan Ruocco, they did their best to dress this turd up as best possible. At one point, I think it was around the halfway mark of the first quarter, Rebecca Lobo says, players need a breather. And then the next minute, Ryan Ruocco says, this is great action. How? Then Lobo comes back and says, the players are walking up the court. And Ryan Ruocco says, great action. It's like, dude, what the fuck are you watching? You must not be watching the same game we're watching. Erica Wheeler missed two of the easiest breakaway layups I've ever seen. Just blew them. It was 12-9 at the 4-minute and 48-second mark, and he's saying it's great action. Cunningham hit a big three at the 2-minute and 48 mark. And then they go into talking about her endorsements and how she got a podcast deal. See what I was talking about, folks? See what I said on Fallout? The podcasters, they're all coming up with podcasts. They even mentioned it on a national broadcast. Have you ever heard somebody mention somebody's endorsements during a freaking basketball game or any sporting event? But they did it yesterday. And that was at the 2-minute and 25-second mark. Aaliyah Boston picks up her second foul. She elbows Lexi Brown, who I'm surprised Lexi Brown. You know what? Lexi Brown's interesting because Lexi Brown talked a lot of shit about Caitlin Clark before Caitlin Clark got into the league and said she only shoots threes. Lexi Brown has been absent AWOL ever since that comment. Didn't play much for the Sparks last year and is basically relegated to the bench in Seattle. The second quarter, Cunningham starts off with a three. Cunningham's really the only one that's really hitting jumpers. Natasha Howard is murdering in the paint. Destroying in the paint. They mentioned free agency around the 8-minute and 9-second mark like that's a news flash. We've been talking about that for the longest, how most of the league is free agents. Damaris Dantas comes in to spell Howard, or to spell Aaliyah Boston, because Aaliyah Boston was in foul trouble. Had 4 minutes and 4 points in just short time. And that was around the 6-minute mark in the third quarter. It was 30-24 with 4 minutes and 55 seconds left. That's how low scoring this game was. And Ryan Ruocco says it's tightly played. No, dude, this is bad basketball. Say what the hell it is. Stop sugarcoating. This is a turd. I know you work for ESPN. Stop dressing this up. At the minute and 38-second mark, Sophie Cunningham grabs a rebound, is grabbed by Tiffany Mitchell of Seattle. Grabbed. Tiffany Mitchell didn't grab the ball. She grabbed Sophie Cunningham. They go to the floor. Then they call a damn jump ball, which is, it's just pin basketball at its finest. But Sophie Cunningham got to realize the more you talk on these podcasts and you talk about the players in the league, the more they're going to come after your ass too. And they've been doing it the last couple of weeks because Sophie Cunningham keeps on running her mouth. With that being said, she gets elbowed on the jump ball. It's 37-32 at that point with 1:37 left. There was a spot. Kelsey Mitchell stole the ball, lost it, just dribbling at half court. Luckily, McDonald got it, gave it to Boston. They scored. They end that quarter 42-34, and you're like, man, this is a straight turd. The third quarter starts. Quinn mentions that she's using her bench. Noelle Quinn, I can't tell. You had Zia Cook on the bench. You got Skylar Diggins, who just had a birthday the other day, so she's probably 36 now. Skylar Diggins Smith ain't a spring chicken. Just played double OT. You got to spell her some minutes too. This quarter was very interesting for both teams because both teams talked about benches, and damn it, they didn't use them. McDonald, this was a hell of a play. She's on Diggins. Like I said, Skylar Diggins is not a spring chicken. Aaron McDonald had no fear of Skylar Diggins in this game. Blows by Diggins and lays it up real nice around the 8-minute 12-second mark. And I'm like, shit, that damn Aaron McDonald quick as hell. Mitchell is 0 of 5 from the field and 1 of 10. She's 0 of 5 from 3, and she's 1 of 10 from the field. This is at the 7-minute and 10-second mark. Like I said, she didn't have it today. Howard got a nice pass from Leah Boston. Leah Boston is an excellent passer. Makes an easy layup, 51-42. It's at the 6-minute mark. At the 6-minute mark, I'm sitting there saying, where the hell is Timpson at? Where is Michaela at? Speaking of Noelle Quinn's bonehead bench, this is where I said, you know what? When is Howard going to get that breather? Because Howard normally gets a breather from Timpson in the first half, around the 3-minute mark. But for some reason, Stephanie White just kept abusing Howard. Mitchell gets fouled, shoots free throws. Sophie Cunningham hits a 3. The rest of the team is 0 of 11 from 3. Cunningham is 4 of 4. That's at the 5-minute mark. The Fever up 55-42. They end the quarter 58-54. At a certain point, I'm sitting there writing in the third quarter, get Howard a breather. Please get Howard a breather. It's 57-46. McDonald gets subbed out. I'm like, oh shit, they're gonna probably get Howard out the game and get Michaela in the game because Dominique Malonga doesn't play much, and she played a lot this game, and she's making her presence. That height is effing with the Fever. No Timpson. Aaliyah Boston tried a shot in this game. I don't know what the hell Aaliyah Boston was doing, but Dominique Malonga blocked it. It was another turnover. They sub Howard out around the 2-minute mark. Seattle goes on a run, 10-1 to end the quarter. And like I said, it ended up being 58-54. And it gets dicey in the fourth quarter. Oh my God. The fourth, at a point it was 60-54. The thing that was working, they brought Howard back in quick after the transition to the fourth quarter. McDonald and Howard have a nice chemistry together when they're on the court, and they make each other's lives easy. Get to the paint, and that's what both of them do. Even though they shot a lot of threes today, and they shot terribly from 3, they start the scoring off in the fourth. It's 64-56 with 8 minutes and 32 seconds left. Aaliyah Boston, it was a weird transition. Seattle has 3 people trying to save the ball underneath the Indiana goal. They save it. Boston lays it up. They go back down. Boston does the exact same thing and saves it for them, and they score. Mitchell misses a 3, and then she misses a layup. They turn the ball over. Diggins hits Diggins hits a shot. It's 68-61. Seattle starting to get it. It's 5 minutes and 28 seconds left. Mitchell, the best player of the game, Kelsey Mitchell, drove to the lane and found Boston. Boston hits the layup, gets the and one, shoots the free throw. Next possession, like immediately, Mitchell pushes the ball down court, hits Boston. It's 73-61 at the 4 minute and 42 second mark. Howard's on the bench. She's got that electric thing. She wears like a shock therapy belt around her waist when she's on the bench to keep her back warm. That's why you have T.U.S.S.L.E. That's why Timpson should be getting about 20 minutes a game. Stephanie White said a few games ago, she said Michaela Timpson's earned the right to have more playing time. Michaela Timpson didn't even touch the damn court in this game. That was an absolute crime. Howard's on the bench. Mitchell hits a 3 at the 4 minute mark. She shoots a 3 at the 4 minute mark, and I'm sitting there like, why not drive to the paint? Why not drive? Wheeler, 3 at the 3 minute and 26 second mark. It's 73-68. Boston comes back down. She blows an easy layup. Indy puts Seattle in the bonus on a dumb foul around the 3 minute mark. It's 73-69. They're on an 8-0 run. It's getting tight at this point in the game. And this was this stretch, the last 3 minutes of this game was some of the worst basketball. This was on the level of the Mystics and Valkyries with the 12 points and the 6 points in the quarter. It was on that level. McDonald turns the ball over off her leg. Skylar Diggins made her presence felt at just the right time. She slaps the ball off of Ari McDonald's thigh, and the ball just careens down court. Ari stops the ball, backcourt violation. The next possession, Ari McDonald is picked by Skylar Diggins. Skylar Diggins goes in for a layup, misses it. Dominique Malonga looks like she misses a damn dunk. Skylar Diggins gets that rebound, puts it up, and one, and is fouled. It's 73-72. They're on an 11-0 run. It's 2 minutes and 36 seconds left in the game. Kelsey Mitchell finally hits a damn. She hits a nice, beautiful jumper from the top of the key. That makes it 75-72 with 2 minutes left. They get the ball. Seattle goes down, misses a shot. Kelsey Mitchell immediately comes down with 1 minute and 20 seconds left and shoots a 3. And I'm sitting there like, why? Why? Your shot ain't falling. You've been hitting the paint and dishing. It's time to let Howard and Aaliyah Boston cook. The job for you today is to facilitate, not shoot. It ain't your day, sweetie. Give the ball up. So Seattle, they like, screw it. Man, we gonna play like y'all. They go down. Shoot a 3. And in the last 2 minutes, Seattle was only down by 3 points. And they constantly shot 3-pointers. And they finally give it to Malonga. And she makes an easy bucket. Makes it 75-74 with 10 minutes and 7 seconds left. Mitchell gets the inbound, makes an easy layup. That makes it 77-74. Seattle fouls them. They make them come back on the court. They make a free throw. The game's over, 78-74. This was an ugly win. Ugly. This was ugly basketball by both teams. And the crazy part about it is the paint points in this game, 52 for Indiana and 46 for Seattle, but it didn't look like it. It didn't look like it. The way they were shooting, the way they were trying to shoot threes and clanking threes at a high level. 18% shot 4 of 22. Sophie Cunningham was the 3-pointers today. That's how bad it was. The way that Stephanie White managed the bench was horrible. Chloe Bibby only 6 points. 6 minutes. 6 minutes. Only took 1 shot. 6 minutes. Sydney Colson with 7 minutes. Thank God she got 7 minutes because Ari McDonald played 33 minutes. Natasha Howard played 32 minutes. 10 of 12, 21 points. Wasn't the force she's been on the rebounds. Only had 5 rebounds, but had 5 assists. If they didn't have Natasha Howard, this team would be screwed. If they didn't have Ari McDonald, this team would be toast. Aaliyah Boston, 7-11, had 16 points. Kelsey Mitchell, 9 points. 3 of 16. Not sure what was going on with Kelsey Mitchell. Played 30 minutes. Every starter played too many minutes. 33 for Cunningham and McDonald. 30 for Mitchell. Aaliyah Boston with 31. And Natasha Howard with 32. Against a team that had just played basically a game and a third and lost. You should have. Michaela Timpson should have played. Breonna Turner, for whatever mob boss ties she's got, she must got some dirt on Indiana because this lady can stay on a bench and a coach's decision. She never plays. She never freaking plays. She gives no help to this team. Why the hell she's on the team, I don't effing know. 47% from the field, 18% from 3, shot 76% from the free throw line. Seattle wasn't much better. And they ran their players ragged too. Nneka Ogwumike did some of the slowest Euro steps. And I know that's who Candace Parker was talking about when she was talking about that with Leah Boston doing this, because she did the same slow-mo Euro step. Shot 7 of 20, 16 points. Gabby Williams, 5 of 9, 12 points. Meg Moore had 8. Diggins, 34 minutes, 13 points. Didn't get no help. They didn't give her no breather. Erica Wheeler, 4 of 10. Erica Wheeler had a bad game. It was like Erica Wheeler and Kelsey Mitchell must have had dinner together and said, girl, we're going to stink it up tomorrow. Cool. Gotcha. Because they both stunk it up. Both scored 9 points. She shot 4 of 10 from the field and missed some of the worst layups. Alicia Clark, high paid, and didn't give nothing off the bench. 6 minutes, 0 points. Dominique Malonga, 21 points, 12 minutes. Not sure why the Fever's rookie didn't play. Tiffany Mitchell played 22 minutes and had 4 points. And Lexi Brown, they just throw her in there just to throw her in there. 6 minutes, didn't get nothing. They had Mackenzie Holmes on the bench and had Zia Cook on the bench. Didn't give them any time to give any of the veterans a breather. If I'm a Seattle Storm fan, I'm pissed just because you could have got this win too. This game could have went either way because they both played like they were both tired as hell. It was weird to see. Seattle shot 44% from the field, 13% from the three-point line. Good Lord. And 80% from the free throw line. This was an ugly freaking win, but they got the tiebreaker. That's the only thing that came out of this. They got a win and they got the tiebreaker against Seattle. This was a crap game. Crap game. Crap coaching by both coaches. Both coaches need to be fired. I'm sorry. Stephanie White a snake. I'm getting tired of seeing her in the yard. They need to get that garden hoe and go and just get rid of it. That's my thoughts in this game. Leave your comments below. Like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, peace.